On the Dream SMP, everyone loves a good festival, right? Festivals and the Dream SMP go hand in hand, although this one has this little thing called Doomsday attached to it. So on the Dream SMP, we're checking out the Festival Doomsday Arc Part 1 today. Welcome back, friends, and a special welcome to all the new friends out there. I'm YoBGS, and I'm loving doing these Dream SMP reaction binge-a-thons because we've been getting caught up on the story super fast, and a lot's been happening. Last time around, things got a little bit emotional as I saw tommyinnit in exile, essentially becoming a raccoon living under Technoblade's house, and that was where that came to an end. But today, hey, we got a festival. This has to be good, right? Now, I am skipping a little bit. This is according to my Discord. These are some things I missed. Tommy and Technoblade have been going around doing some minor terrorism. They kidnapped Connor Eats Pants. They tried to get back some of Technoblade's weapons. Then they wanted to spawn a Wither, and that didn't work, so they ended up torturing Fundy. And then Tommy found out Technoblade's master plan to completely destroy L'Manberg. Now, all that is leading up to this. I think it's the Green Festival. There is a channel called Blueberry TV. They've been making Dream SMP recap episodes, and they are unreal. The ones I've been able to see, I love. They made a video called The Festival to Doomsday, The Finished Symphony, a Dream SMP War Movie from all perspectives. So today, we are going to check out the first half. As always, friends, if you dig this video, make sure to subscribe and tell a friend. Make sure you subscribe to Blueberry TV as well. I'm super excited. All I know is that it opens up with Ranboo, who you all like. And by the way, comment down below if there's some channels making some lighter videos, a little bit funnier videos that we may want to check out, because the Dream SMP, man, it's getting pretty serious right now.
Okay. We'll be fine. Okay, it's gonna go great. It's gonna go great today. Everything's gonna go exactly how we thought.
All right, we're opening up with Ranboo giving himself a pep talk in his panic room. That was another thing I saw in like the titles of videos when I was looking at ones to react to, is that Ranboo has apparently built a panic room, which honestly is probably one of the smartest things you could do on the Dream SMP, because things tend to panic a lot.
Still there.
Dream is the reason.
Okay. That's gonna go. It's gonna go fine. Everything's gonna go exactly according to plan. It has to go according to plan, or else we're all screwed, but it's gonna be okay.
So what's going on here with the panic attacks and Ranboo? Because I've heard that Ranboo's had some memory issues, but I didn't know about, like, see, when I thought they said a panic room, I thought they meant like a place to go when everything falls apart, not a place for Ranboo to go when he's having panic attacks. That's like on a completely different level here, and well, remember what I said about things getting serious?
Okay. This is the one opportunity that we're gonna get. There's no other way. There's no other way to do it. If we screw it up.
What does he want to do? That's what I don't know.
We just can't screw it up. Okay. Think it out. You just gotta think it out. Okay, so. Festival. It's just all a ruse. Can't say anything about that, though, to anyone. This is the one thing that...
That's another thing that, that was another thing that my Discord mentioned to me. I don't know if this was a spoiler going in. I don't think it was, because they're usually really good about marking spoilers. But the festival is a setup for the Butcher Army to kill Dream. That's the entire reason for the festival. So, you know, like I said, nice, peaceful festivals in L'Manberg.
Keep everyone preoccupied while the real stuff goes down.
Oh, that's why they called it the Green Festival. Because it's Dream. I see. I'm on it. We're good.
There? And then we get rid of them. And that's it. And we can actually be fine.
Man.
No one can know. No one can know
give
about
Ranboo
this.
a
No one
hug,
can know
please.
about any of this. And you're running for president, for God's sake. Can't. Gotta get it together. But it's fine. Just gotta have to make sure that everything doesn't go wrong. Because if there's one thing that this server is known for, stuff going wrong.
Yeah. More things go wrong than go right. Mainly because the things that go right tend to not get published. That's the thing.
Okay. Better get back before anyone realizes that I'm gone. Oh, good. Tubbo's here. That's good.
That is a neat little panic room area. I kind of like that. Peaceful little aquarium.
Just gotta remember exactly. I can't let anything go wrong. Can't let anything go wrong.
Should I? All right. Should I have put a trigger warning at the beginning of this? Because this is another one of those things, man. If you've got anxiety, if you're dealing with personal issues, man, and this is why you all like Ranboo, I assume, because he's phenomenal at what he's doing. His character, his acting is on point in the 2 minutes and 19 seconds I've been watching him. But my God, you have to have been here before. I feel like even if you're like in middle school, man, you feel this way before a middle school dance. If you're going into a job interview, if you're going into a big event at work, your performance evaluation, heaven forbid you're a doctor or a nurse or somebody who's dealing with life or death situations. Everybody feels this all the time, and it's just one of those things that to see it play out in another character, like I said a minute ago, man, you want to give Ranboo a hug because why wouldn't you? It's not something you ever want to deal with. And if you do, you certainly don't want to have to deal with it alone.
If anything goes wrong, then you have no one. You're gonna have no one.
Nah, you'll be all right, friend.
Tubbo's here. He's just standing there. Ooh, all right. Tubbo.
Nice little suit.
Ranboo.
Hi. You
Today's
ready?
The day, Ranboo.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm ready.
Great is not exactly how I would put it.
Really? I think it'll go fine. I mean,
your positivity is refreshing, Ranboo.
Yeah.
Your positivity is refreshing. You have the heart. You have the heart. One day
Yeah.
I hope you will be a far better leader than I am.
No, you've been great. Don't worry. You've been.
So, yeah, I mean, there's an election coming up. Is this Ranboo? Was Ranboo the vice president here, or is he still the stenographer? Because it sounds like Ranboo wants to run against Tubbo, and it doesn't sound like Tubbo is any too pleased
made
with
laws.
the circumstances.
We made laws.
We made laws. Law 5, be loyal.
Yep.
Ranboo, I think you're the
Bone
perfect
zone.
example of Law 5. This feels like history repeating itself. An execution in a festival, you know?
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
It's awfully foreshadowy in here. I feel like, but it's funny. It's that calm before the storm. Have you ever been in a hurricane? I know I have, but it's like that eye of the storm, right? The exile, the drama that Tommy went through, getting out of exile. That was the first band of the hurricane. The rain, the wind, the storm. It's come in. Now we're in the eye. Right? We're right in the middle. We're in that peaceful part where like the winds have calmed down. There's no more rain, but everywhere you look, you see doom. Literal spiraling doom all around you when you look up. That is so much what this feels like. It is unbelievable. And I don't know where the doom is coming from, but I
terrifying.
No, it's different. It's different because
Ranboo, do you
we're not
really
executing
believe
someone that's bad?
Do you really believe that this is the best course of action? Because if you do, knowing that you're probably the most loyal to this nation other than myself and the other members of the cabinet, do you generally believe this is the right move? Yes or no?
I think it is.
You think it's
honestly.
the right move? Okay,
All right.
brilliant. Fundy!
Yeah.
Hello! I made a game. Look, I made a game.
You made a game for the
I
festival.
made a game. I call
What
it
is it?
ring toss. I call it ring toss.
Friendship
Oh.
fills up Minecraft.
Hey, man.
Hello. I'm gonna be headed to a festival today.
Oh, you got an invite?
Gentlemen, I'm getting severe deja vu of us here. I'll be honest.
Man, wait, they're back in the Kamar van? There's a renewed Kamar van. Is that what I'm... Because there's also some framed blue. I gotta believe the framed blue is from Wilbur Soot. It's good to see that Quackity is back to his usual Quackity self. He's wearing pants because it's a formal occasion.
Tonight, though.
You feeling confident,
yeah.
Big Q?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If luck, if luck is on our side, if luck
Vic,
is on
I
our
don't-
side,
I don't
this
see
might
your-
this might just be the last time we meet here.
This might just
Oh,
be the last time we meet here.
Technoblade.
I'm good.
I heard. I mean, you know from yesterday, but it's today.
Tommy sounded
right?
like he was gonna
The
cry.
festival is today. You know, so to recall to you, Tubbo has one of my discs. Well, I don't. As long as we get the one off Dream, then we're gonna be fine. All right.
Yeah.
Wait, have you got all of your stuff back?
Bro, I can't find my trident. One of them has it, and I think they just yoinked it.
Well,
Okay, so the trident was one of the things. Wait,
I've got a spare one I can lend you if you want.
Forza?
Thank you, Phil.
I like
Thank you, I
Forza.
won't lose this.
I have actually, Dream spoke to me in private. He has reassured me that he will be attending today later on, and he will be honoring our no armor policy like we all do.
This is so... It's like the Warriors. Everybody is coming together, but everyone is bringing their own weapon. They're essentially going to a rumble. And this is just two of the factions at this point. This is the Butcher Army, and then we've got the Technoblade Mercenaries of Light, the Technoblade Mercenaries of Light Terrorism, we'll call them the MLTs. They're going to be coming to the festival, and they're going to be bringing the heat as well. So... And then they expect Dream to just hoop-a-doop-a-doo right on in there and not care about anything. So, what are their backup plans? That's what I want to know. I'm so emotional I keep hitting the wrong button instead of the space bar.
He really respects me.
That's really good. That's really good.
Tubbo, he trusts you the most, so
I think,
you're
yeah.
gonna have to be the one to kill him. You're going to kill him, Tubbo. If there's
You want
anyone in this
me
room
to
who
kill
should do
him?
it,
Go
Tubbo,
for
I
it.
take great pleasure in taking one of Dream's lives, but I think you should be the one who pulls the trigger on this one. Tubbo, okay?
Nick,
I
you
trust that
have
you're
my
gonna do this.
word. Big.
That's the other thing. Dream is the only one with almost nothing to lose at this point. Dream has, well, okay, again, let me know in the comments below. Does Dream have all of his lives, or does Dream have 2 lives? Because there was some controversy a long time ago about whether or not the minecart that hit him and he killed himself, whether or not that actually counted. And I don't know where they stand on that. But Dream has 2 lives. In this, Tubbo has 1. So if Tubbo dies, the Butcher Army loses someone for good. Tommy has 1. At least I think Tommy has 1, because he's been killed like 80 times. Tommy has 1. Phil's of Minecraft has 1. Technoblade's good. Technoblade's full. But all sides stand to lose something permanently, and they're going after the one guy who has nothing to lose.
If I fail to do this today, everything is your call from now on. You have my word.
Maybe I'm looking at it backwards, though.
All right.
They all seem desperate. Maybe they're the ones with nothing to lose.
Let's do it.
Because in the current state of L'Manberg, they have nothing to live for. And if you have nothing to live for, then you have nothing to lose. Blueberry TV, let's go. Sub to Blueberry TV, everybody. Blueberry TV is like my newest friend. I'm not kidding. It's a YouTube series. Get our best walk on. Get your best walking pose. And Ghostbur as himself. Arguably the hardest working individual in YouTube. If Blueberry TV is the hardest working individual, I'm the best kept secret in Minecraft YouTube. 2 of us taking over in 2021. Get ready. Oh, I like the music too. Wait a minute. I just realized that was just the preamble. Oh my god, we are in for such a ride. Oh no. All right, Tubbo's on. You know, I could do without knowing that the pen is little.
Friends, we're gathered here today to celebrate. I'll be honest, it has been a hard winter for everyone, okay? The Christmas decks are still up, that just shows it for sure, but...
Oh, yeah.
Could I have the axe of peace?
I do have the axe of peace, Tommy.
All right, they're geared up, which is interesting to me because the festival is in L'Manberg, and one of the laws of L'Manberg is no armor. and they're coming in like bats out of you-know-where. Oh, no. I just remembered their plan is withers, and if nobody has any armor, this is going to get ugly fast.
Big responsibility, Tommy. Are you sure you're ready to hold this weapon?
Yes.
Well, you know what, Tommy? In light of your recent achievements, you're worthy.
The
Ladies
acts
and
of
gentlemen,
peace.
may I introduce to you my take on ring toss.
Okay, let's go.
I'm so happy that it makes me happy that Fundy is so happy about ring toss.
Oh, bye, Phil. Bye.
If you were to peek in his chest,
Thank
you can
God
see
they left
that
Phil's
there
of
are
Minecraft
6
behind.
colors. The bottom colors representing, your color, and the top
Okay.
one representing your ring.
Also, it's a festival, isn't it, mate? I don't know. We'll see what's happening.
Hey, you're the one
let's
against
go.
Dream. I'm not against Dream.
No, we're a team. The two
No, we're
teams.
teaming up against
The
the
dynamic
government.
duo with the government.
Against the
Did he just call them the dynamic? No, he had to have said duo. It sounded like he said dynamic duo, and I was like, I just learned a lot about the two of them. But interesting to me as well, the fact that Technoblade is not expressly against Dream. That's the only like gray area I have. I feel like a lot of the lore I've done a really good job of getting filled in on all the pieces leading up to this point, but that's the one gray area I'm missing is what is the nature of Technoblade and Dream's relationship up to this point? Because I know Dream was mad at Technoblade because he thought that Techno was hiding Tommy, and I don't know how that ever played out, but that is sort of what I'm interested in. Also, there may be some spots that skip around. That's not Blueberry TV, that's me. Just to keep this video from being 4 hours long, I may have to skip around in a couple spots. That's why you need to watch Blueberry TV's original video, because you'll be able to see all of the original stuff
And
there.
the governments have my disc, and you said you'd sacrifice a bit for my disc.
Yeah, and I'll fight the government for you.
Big Q, what if he doesn't show
Dream
up?
is the
What if
government.
he's played us this
Dream is
entire
the
time? What
overlord.
do we do? I'm panicking, man. He should be here by now.
Where is he? Where is he, Tubbo? Tubbo, where is he?
I don't know. He said he would show up. You know how he is. He's homeless. He doesn't even have a home.
That meme has started
Tubbo,
now.
You are,
That meme's going
He
strong.
gave me his confidence that he'd be here.
the plan didn't get out, right, Tubbo?
No, the plan did not leave our circle.
Are
It's
you
you,
sure?
me,
Are you
Fundy, and
sure,
Ranboo.
Tubbo?
I am literally 100% sure. I could not be more certain. Everyone in the crabnet I would trust with my life.
What the
Crabnet.
heck?
What?
The walls
Big
that have
old
gotten
building.
more wally
What
than
the
ever.
Fuck is that? Stay close, stay close.
Oh.
What the hell is that, Technoblade? What the fucking God's
The
name is that?
watchtower.
Where is Dad? Sir? Oh, Phil's there.
We left him back home. We left.
I
Phil
could
back
do with
home.
words right now. What the fuck?
What did they do? When did this happen? When did L'Manberg become this self-encapsulated? Why is L'Manberg a prison?
I don't think we're in L'Manberg anymore, Tommy.
No
We're gonna be fine
kidding.
then, okay?
You really reckon this is
This-
going to go to plan? Everything's going to be completely fine.
No, I don't think it's gonna.
Like,
go
how
to
could
plan.
anyone
That's
have
what
fun
we are.
there?
We're
Okay.
improvisers.
We're a
Tubbo, we're
yeah,
improvisers.
we're a contingency plan.
It's gonna happen
You know?
today, one way or another.
You and Rambo, I need you to keep the guests calm, okay? Make them feel like, make them.
Of course.
Keep the thing on schedule. Me and Big Q will be tracking his arrival. When?
No, running late or something.
Oh
so-
wait, he did just say yeah. He's running late.
Okay.
He's running late.
Okay.
Who did they see? Because if all of the Butcher Army, the guards essentially, are inside, who did they spot
okay,
and
he's
then run
coming.
away?
He is coming.
coming.
I mean that reaffirms he is coming.
Okay. Perfect.
We're right out of render distance.
Holy shit.
Okay, Tommy, you like take off your armor and go to the domes. I'm going in to investigate.
Hey, how's everyone enjoying
We
the?
planned surprises. We got
great.
everyone snacks, so everyone get in line. Fundy.
I think I could.
Show us the other games you have for this festival.
Yes, you give us. another
Okay,
day.
okay. The guys.
Okay, a little VC happening here.
Hello.
Rambo, be very, very quiet, but I am on top of your house. This way.
Run. Okay. I can't see because of just. Okay.
Who the fuck? Oh, that's Techno. Okay, that's Techno.
Techno. Okay. In the cave.
Oh, wait. Okay.
It does not do anything.
I don't know, that looked very scary.
Very smart. Tommy caught the tripwire. I wasn't sure what he was looking out for, but anything. Oh, it's that thing where like You know the Spider-Man meme where all the Spider-Men are pointing at each other and there's like 80 of them? That's what this is. Everyone, for a place that professes to want to be so happy, everybody sure does have knives to everybody else's back right now.
You should not have to worry about redstone working here. That's
all right,
the
Ranboo.
one thing.
We've dragged you away from the festival. We need intel, man. What's going on? Any state secrets?
We're having a festival, right? People are going to be there. It's kind of just to show like unity and stuff. You know how it is with like
talking to
governments
floating
and showing off
Yeah, just
unity
being
by doing random festivals and everything. Dream's coming a little bit later, I believe. He said that he was going to be late.
What? Wait, Dream's coming a little bit. Yeah, well, I knew that, but he's actually coming.
Yeah, he's gonna be coming, and he's actually saying that apparently he's going to be like respecting L'Manberg as a country for the first time. So that's gonna be interesting.
Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, maybe.
What does that mean?
That does sound like a pretty awesome like formality that L'Manberg is going to be a recognized nation. But again, it is walled in obsidian. It's not a nation, it's a prison. Like, that was Dream's goal. All you need to do is just put a roof, like get the obsidian, build it across the top, and then you are good to go. You've got your roof, you've caged, and then they're literally your own personal TV show.
It's gonna actually maybe follow the laws in L'Manberg, which is interesting.
And the laws of L'Manberg, of course, are...
We wrote them
wait, Ranboo, shut up, listen to me. Are the old laws of L'Manberg still intact?
Yes.
So you've said the new laws, are they still, the old laws are still intact?
Yeah.
That Wilbur Soot wrote?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that they are.
Technoblade.
Our invis is about to run out, but it's fine.
Dream's going to be wearing no armor.
Yep.
If the old laws are still intact, the Wilbur Soot wrote.
That's like rule number 1.
Tommy, I know what you're thinking. I don't know if it's a good idea, Tommy.
The axe of peace is going to be ironic tonight.
Tommy's
Tommy,
pumped.
what if he doesn't have the disc on him? What if you're making an enemy for no reason?
Well, I think we're quite a long way past making an enemy. Ranboo. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ranboo.
Yeah, no problem.
Can all the party goers please carry on playing the games? I'd like to speak to the cabinet.
All right, I got to give Tubbo this. Because you know that I used to do like journalism. I used to have to interview politicians all the time. I used to have to cover different events, you know, like literally city festivals. Things just like this, minus all of the impending murder. But I used to have to cover things like this. And Tubbo seems perfectly distracted and beautifully preoccupied for a mayor. Like, this is inevitable. They'll make the mayor go play like one of the carnival games. They'll take the pictures for the paper. It's adorable. And you can tell he wants to be literally anywhere else. Tubbo wants to be doing literally anything else but participating in the events of the festival. Obviously, because he's got other things on his mind. It's just that's really, like, I don't think there's any way Tubbo could have known that to convey that in his acting, but it is so smart.
Quickly, I think the time's coming. He's on the server.
Yeah,
oh my
he's on his
God,
way.
Fundy looks
He's not wearing no armor.
bloody.
No, he's wearing full armor.
Oh! You see, because they're the Butcher Army, they all wear butcher's aprons. And I think I was probably the last person to make that correlation, because Quackity had a butcher's apron on too.
And
I get it.
How's it gonna happen?
Okay, I say what we do is we say, hey, Funny wants to show you a game of some sort. We bring him to town center. You guys will be at the podium distracting. I'll be at the back of town center. And while you're all at the podium,
Good.
from behind his back, I'll pounce.
What the
He's
fuck?
placing obsidian.
Let's go greet our
What is he
guest.
doing?
That's...
What is he? Wait, he's building. Whoa!
Green piece of shit.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
Yep.
What is he doing? What is he? He's rebuilding the what?
What?
He
said that he... Tubbo, he said that he would respect it, right?
Yeah, he literally
you
said
that,
he
right?
would respect it. I had his word.
Dude, that's not a line in the sand. That's a line in obsidian. And people say that a line in the sand, you don't cross a line of obsidian. I warned you. He's going to build, the top's coming in, you're getting closed in, and then the sand will slowly start filling up until there are no more L'Manberg.
Oh.
What are you doing?
What is this?
Tommy fucked up.
What did he do? What
Oh, no,
happened?
What?
You actually don't know what he did.
He's gone.
What did
No,
Tommy
okay,
do?
you're lying to me. Follow me.
Okay.
Okay.
What's?
Typically, when
I don't
someone says
understand
"follow
why
me"
you're
at a
on that
festival,
wall
it's a
again.
moment of
Why are you building a
excitement.
goddamn wall
yeah,
again?
you'll see why. You'll see why.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh!
What the hell?
Wait, what?
What
Wait,
the
what?
hell is this?
Wait,
Oh.
was that? No, that's not the school. What is that? What did Tommy do? Is this related to when they spawned the Wither and tortured Fundy?
Wait. It's gone.
It's all
What
gone.
happened?
Literally everything.
What?
Wait.
What?
You're saying Tommy? What?
Tommy did this?
Tommy blew up the community house.
I don't understand.
Nobody's not supposed
Why?
to.
How?
This
Why
close to peace. We were this close.
But like, think about this logically for a moment. When would Tommy have done that? Why would Tommy have done that? Is this because, like, again, comment please if I'm missing lore. If I'm missing something that's going on here, let me know, because it honestly seemed like Tommy had -7 motivation for doing this. Like, it seems to me like, I don't know. Maybe Dream will explain here why that would have happened, but knowing what we know about Tommy, it seemed like all Tommy was trying to do was team up with Tubbo to kill Dream, not this.
I
but
trusted
this is
you guys
like-
for once ever.
Wait. We had nothing to do
This
with
has
this dream.
nothing to do with us.
You didn't.
There's no affiliation.
You didn't know at all.
Why
You
would
had
no,
idea.
like
No.
affiliate to some dumb
Zero
shit Tommy
idea.
does? Why?
Cause Tubbo, listen, you still have his disc.
Yeah? What about
That
the-
means you're affiliated, no matter what. That is his most
It doesn't-
prized possession. And if I don't have the disc, or he doesn't have the disc, then guess what? You are affiliated. You have the disc.
I don't.
Look what he did.
I don't know.
Look what
why
happened.
you
Look at
posted
everyone.
it.
Yes,
But
this
then
was the
why-
oldest building.
Again, that's counterintuitive, because if somebody were affiliated, why would they want to? Is he suggesting that Tommy is backstabbing Tubbo? Because that seems like the least likely thing that Tommy would do at this point.
Yes, it
This
was.
was the oldest
He was
building
supposed to stay
on the
away,
server.
Dream.
What?
He was exiled.
Yes, and he came back. This is the worst event that has ever happened on the server. This is the oldest building, the most historic building on the entire server, and the only major structure of the greater Dream SMP. Tubbo is the president, and Tubbo has the disc.
But aren't you supposed to
How
be
is
the
that-
one that's watching him the
There you
entire
go.
time?
You're meant to enforce his exile dream. I don't see how this comes down on
You
us.
have to enforce how
Tubbo,
he's being exiled.
How can I enforce his exile if I don't have the disc?
Oh, come on. Come on. That's so obvious. Or whose perspective were you watching at this point? And also, did it seem as obvious to you as it does to me? Because it seems like, I guess it's because I've been watching a lot of Tommy's perspective. It's so outside the realm of what Tommy would have done. Like, and then it sounded like Dream was trying to blame the Lemanberg themselves. It's just so... The thing is, you can't gaslight everyone. Because if you try to gaslight everyone's going to talk. And they're going to realize, like, you ever watch Survivor? You know that person on Survivor that always tries to make alliances with every single person in the game? And then it inevitably comes back to burn them because everybody starts talking. And they're like, yo, who are you voting for? Oh, I'm voting out Tommy because Techno's on my side. And then somebody else is like, well, wait a minute. I'm voting out Dream because Techno said he was on my side. And then everybody just turns on Techno. And it seems like that's what's going to happen here because Dream is trying to gaslight and manipulate. Again, let me make this abundantly clear. Dream's character in the SMP. I'm watching and enjoying a storyline here. So I'm going to get fired up because some people were worried about me last time. But Dream is manipulating and trying to run this scheme on 30 different people. And it can't work because they're going to talk to each other. Or I'm just completely missing the motivation Tommy would have had for this. If his argument was it's collateral damage from the Wither, then I guess I could understand that. But even that is so tenuous. It doesn't make sense.
One of them, do you not?
I have one. I don't have both. I need both.
You need both?
Look,
I actually just can't believe he would do this.
This needs to be handed over and burned right now.
Yeah, see, Pun's been around. Pun knows. Everyone's here. Callahan's even here. Callahan's even here to see the destruction.
This has nothing to do with anything.
This doesn't have anything to do with Filmanberg.
But this isn't our fault. It's not. We didn't do
really
this.
isn't.
Yeah,
This is what Tommy did.
You're right. I won't blame you. But I need the disc. That'll solve everything. Everyone wants it here. I bet you.
I won't blame you. I just want your most valuable possession. Come on, man. Come on, man. What are you doing, man? You doing this again? I thought these days were behind us, man. It's okay if I talk to the cutout. If the cutout starts talking back, that's when we need to have an intervention. But this is just... I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming everybody.
Snap, Callahan, Ponk, everybody, Bad Boy Halo, everybody, awesome dude, literally everybody here.
Tubbo?
We built this house before anyone else was even on this server.
Yeah. Look, if you want nothing to do with Tommy, then have nothing to do with Tommy. Don't associate yourself by having one of the most prized possessions on the server. He just destroyed the most prized building on the server.
But Dream, that is the way that they enforce his exile. They enforce his exile by Tubbo having the disc. If you have both discs and you aren't on the server, which it sounds like you're not on the server a ton, I admittedly don't know, then Tubbo needs the disc because they need some mechanism of enforcement if, say, Tommy and Technoblade come in with 85,000 withers trying to blow everything up. They need a mechanism of enforcement to be like, don't do that, Tubbo will burn your disc. But if you are just gone, then what do they have? They have nothing.
Since the beginning. He did, though.
It doesn't.
Oh my god.
It doesn't.
Listen.
What's the reason for Tommy?
I need the disc. I need the disc.
No! 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 No!
What?
You don't.
What?
Oh, no.
Tommy?
Wait, is this Tommy? Are you Invis?
Is that?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need... You don't need
Tommy,
the disc.
listen, you fucked up, okay? I don't care. Like, listen.
Guys, Tommy didn't do this, okay? He didn't do this.
Okay,
Yes, that's techno. Why are you?
Yeah, I'm also here. I'm also here.
It's like
Guys,
two stooges.
okay, listen. I know you probably, I'm not the most reliable person to the government, but Tommy wouldn't lie to me, okay? He said he didn't do it. He wouldn't lie to me.
He lied about burning down George's house.
He wouldn't lie to me, Dream. He'd lie to you, but he wouldn't lie to me.
He didn't lie about burning down George's house. He took sole responsibility for it. But so I guess he didn't throw Ranboo under the bus, but no one seems to be giving him credit for that.
Accusing him of crimes, and you're saying just defending himself makes him guilty?
He's not even supposed to be here. Listen,
that
Tubbo,
works,
just give
actually.
me the disc.
You're not gonna...
Welcome.
Whoa, stop! Stop it! What the fuck? Whoa, you're not gonna give him the disc, are you?
You've literally proven time and time again that you can't be trusted.
What? No, no. You have to exile me. Don't give him the disc, because as soon as we, take down, we're fine. We'll be back.
You can't have that conversation in front of the guy you're trying to overthrow.
I don't think that's an option anymore.
Tubbo, you spend all this time, you do all these speeches talking about how I was a bad friend, how I was the one being reckless and going out and doing things and being bad, but you won't even stick up for me, right at my lowest point. Do you know what he did to me in exile, Tubbo? You don't.
I thought you died.
But you didn't come and see me, and you still don't care I'm here.
That's the entire point. Dream manipulated you so much that you thought your own best friend had died. Like, why would you side with the guy who goaded your best friend so much that he almost threw himself off a tower. And now you're like, yeah, that's the guy I want to associate with, not the guy who is literally so low that he's contemplating doing things like that. That's what I'm saying, friends. That's what I'm saying. That's why so many of you reached out to me after the last video. That's why you don't know the power of reaching out to somebody until you actually do it. But the last thing you want to do is reach out to the person who is antagonizing the person that you needed to reach out to.
You know what?
Unless you're actually on that other person's side, in which case, my friends, I'm losing my Tubbo steam here. You guys know I was Team Tubbo harder than anybody else for a long time, and this is absurd. This is not the Tubbo I know. This Tubbo has been possessed. That's what I'm going with. The underscore's got into his brain.
Yeah, well, at least this has your name written all over it.
This wasn't me. Trust me. Jesus Christ, for once in your life, Tubbo, trust me.
I did trust you. Once. The first time all of this happened. And I won't make the same mistake twice.
Don't you dare. Tubbo, you betrayed me. You know that, right? You know you betrayed me. Did you just get out your axe? What, you trying to... You betrayed me, Tubbo. What?
I didn't betray you. You betrayed everything you had...
Everything! All of these sacrifices! This is what Wilbur... You betrayed everything! Just for...
I don't think I have.
You know what? You got your axe up?
They can't duke it out!
Tommy,
Yes.
there's like 30 people here. There's like 30 people
go
here,
for
Tommy.
it.
That's fine,
Whatever you decide, Tommy. Make that decision wisely, Tommy. Oh, God. Oh, we're going in. We're going in.
Go for it! Let's go!
You betrayed me, Tubbo!
We're going in.
Dude, beat him
You betrayed
senseless!
me!
That is just not true.
You did! You did! You betrayed me! Everything! Everything! This is what Wilbur wanted!
Bundy.
He wanted you! He wanted you to betray everyone! To forget what was right!
No, you betrayed everyone.
I didn't betray you! Exiled me! You left me to die!
The person that blew up the nation.
You betrayed me.
I didn't betray you. You teamed up the very...
I went for the discs! Come on, the discs! The discs were worth more than you ever were!
God! God! Bless America! You cannot! You cannot! Meanwhile, just out of frame. Just out of frame, my friends. The Puppet Master. Dance. Dance. That's what's going on. He's making them dance. They both have one life left. They're fighting. They've thrown their friendship away over discs, which I understand have sentimental value. But you know what else has sentimental value, friends? Friendship has sentimental value. And wanting to side with the enemy over nothing. No, I mean, relative to the power of somebody's friendship that's going to last for a lifetime, a record is not worth it.
What? Oh, God. You meant... You...
Just...
Hey.
Hey, you.
Give him the disc.
You
Tommy?
want me to give Dream the
I'm not.
disc?
Now give me the disc.
What am I?
Tommy.
What?
Yeah, this... What am
You
I?
heard him. He realizes he needs to pay. That's
They
what
were-
he's
they-
finally
I don't-
realizing.
It's just not true. I'm...
We can still get out of here, Tommy. We can regroup. We can plan for another day, Tommy.
Tenno, if this is what I've become,
Oh, we're surrounded.
then I don't want to be me anymore, man. I'm
Tommy, what are you saying?
sorry.
What do you mean, Tommy?
I'm with Tubbo.
Tommy, when I said... Perhaps I wasn't clear yesterday, Tommy. When I said that I'm going to destroy L'Manberg and that you don't have to help me. When I said you don't have to help me, Tommy, I meant that you could sit it out, not switch sides and fight against me.
I'm not... Well, what am I doing?
What even? So, God. I don't know. I have to leave that in. I have to leave that in because it's important, but like, I'm just sitting there with my mouth open staring at the damn computer screen because, like, what do you say to that, man? Other than it makes you feel some kind of way, what do you say to that? Like, dude, it kills me because you see this all the time. Not in the sense of, like, you don't see such strong, situations like this where, it's an army and a militaristic type of situation, but how many people, man, realize that about their jobs? How many people realize they want to do something else because that's what they want to go after in life? How many people realize that, any type of negative situation, addiction thing? I mean, technically you could argue that Tommy was addicted to the discs and they got him exiled. They got him essentially thrown in jail. They got him turned against his friends. And now he's at that point where he reached rock bottom. He's like, okay, I have a problem. The problem is those discs. I'm going to try and get help now. And then you have somebody like Technoblade who's sort of enabling it a little bit, kind of letting it happen. But you can't have the happy ending because Techno is still going to destroy everything. Like, and this isn't even a happy ending for Tommy. If Tubbo takes him back, it's still not a happy ending. Friends, this is a nightmare. It's a nightmare because everybody will still assume that he did something wrong. Like, he is never allowed to be penitent. He's never allowed to make amends for what has gone on because people act like they don't want him around. Even if they take him back right here, what does he do? Right? Because somebody else is just going to destroy something and then everyone's going to blame him anyway. They can kick him out of town again. So, like, there is, I draw parallels to, like, Doki Doki Literature Club all the time. There is no happy ending in this story for Tommy. At least not from here. Because how could there be? Nobody trusts him. Nobody wants him around. I know. I'm sorry. This has gone on longer than it needed to. My rant anyway, but I just felt like I needed to say something because I'm sitting here and I'm feeling things and I'm watching it and it's a lot, but I didn't want to word soup,
what am I
but I word
You're
soup.
betraying me is what you're doing, Tommy.
Technoblade! The discs are... I'm worse than everyone I hated.
Give the disc to Dream.
I'm worse than everyone I didn't want to be.
Only a lot.
You know that. You know.
Tommy, think hard. Think hard about this before you make this decision, Tommy, because you can't undo this. You can't undo this decision, Tommy.
Technoblade, I know what I've done, and I hate me for it. I'm sorry.
Tubbo.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for giving me the disc. I just want to say that you're an idiot.
What?
You are an absolute idiot. And you have no power, and you are the worst president that has ever been president of the land, because you're no president at all! No, listen, you're...
I have to make a joke here because if I don't, I'm just going to sit here in my feels. You're the worst president that's ever been president-elect. That is incorrect. He's the worst president. President-elect is when somebody's been elected, but they've not yet been inaugurated. And the fact that he is currently president kind of undermines your entire point about who the idiot is. I just needed to say that because if I didn't, I was worried I was gonna break down a little bit. Not that there's anything wrong with a good manly cry, but still.
You're not even president. You're not even president. Quackity is more president than you. I'm more president of L'Manberg than you. You get pushed around by everybody on the server.
Yeah, tell him.
You are an idiot. You are a buffoon. You are a fool. You fall
You're a
for
coward.
everything.
I mean,
you just
I
gave
didn't
me
use those
the
exact
one
words.
thing that I needed to destroy Lemandberg. I don't care about Lemandberg. I don't care about anything. I've said this before. The only reason I had not destroyed Lemandberg is because you had the disc.
What? Ranboo,
There's his memory book. He was meeting with Techno and Tommy and told them everything.
What?
I've never met that man.
Allegiance says, Tommy is fine. He helped me. Phil's also helped me, so I let him escape with Techno as a return favor. Tubbo's the only one that really trusts me, which I hope continues. Techno is all right. He is a friend of them, so he's a friend of me. They're now very close to each other. I still have no idea what's going on. They shot me. Squid is drowning. They kicked me out. I do not know where they are.
Run your own nation correctly,
I can't even
Tubbo.
spell Rambo.
Listen.
What?
Tubbo, you, like, I mean...
Still not where they are. I'm sorting my barrels. I've given up sorting my barrels. Dream is on the wall. Everyone is on the wall now. The ghost has asked for this book.
Lemandberg...
Hi, Ranboo. The ghost wrote that in the book. Hello, Ghost Bird. Dream just hit Tommy. Tommy is gone.
It's weaker than it's ever been, and it's because of you. You have destroyed...
Redacted? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. First, like, have you tuned Dream out at this point? No offense, bud. No offense, bud. But have you tuned him out at this point, man? Like, you can only kick somebody so many times, man. You can only kick somebody so many times, man. And it's like, there's making your point, and then there's making your point. And again, because I know I need to mention this multiple times, I'm separating Dream the individual from Dream the character in the Dream SMP. But it's
everything. You have ruined...
Nice. Techno's interesting in an okay way. Tommy says that he never wants me to show my face around there ever again, but do it anyway because he is your friend. Techno's house is located in a certain snow biome to the left of the village.
Your friendships. You have ruined Lemandberg's allies. You are a horrible president, Tubbo. Techno.
Yeah.
You got any withers?
What?
Oh, I'm liking where this is going.
No,
Dream.
come on.
You can't.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Dream?
Oh, I'm saying what you think I'm saying.
You know me so well, Dream. You know me
Somebody
so well.
break the E-chest.
I've got a few withers, Dream. We could work something out.
Listen here, how about this? Lemandberg is being destroyed. 3 p.m. tomorrow. Say all goodbyes. Say goodbye to... I'm telling you.
Whose dog is this?
We are destroying it.
Misclick.
Tommy just ruined any goodwill he had. Dream is in the middle of being an actual piece of garbage, and Tommy screwed that up.
Misclick.
Listen, when I'm saying destroyed, I'm not talking about like we're gonna finish Wilbur's job. We're gonna destroy it all the way to
Let's
Bedrock.
chunk air this.
Yeah.
Wait, he just left. This is.
Dude, just kill him.
Hold on, let me get my words in. Talking is a free action. Let's hold on here. All
Talking
right.
is a free action. Shout out to D&D. God, man, why? I don't know why. I don't know why I thought a festival was going to be something. So I'm splitting this video into 2 parts. I thought part 1, according to what my Discord suggested to me, was going to be okay. I thought maybe it was going to be setup. It was going to be establishment. It was going to be the coming around of all of the arcs. And it's just, they've already lost focus of the fact that Dream came in. Dream pit Tommy against Tubbo. Dream then stole from Tubbo. Dream then insulted Tubbo and left. And they're still pretending like Tommy blew up the community center. Come on.
Give me back my axe. You're not worthy. I was wrong.
No, don't bother.
No. You know what, Technoblade? I am worthy. And you're not gonna side with Dream to take down the Manberg, are you?
I've been so transparent about how I'm going to destroy the government. I've explained my reasons. I've been like, I'm destroying it because of A, B, C. They executed me. They betrayed me. You betrayed me. You know what, Tommy? You've made a decision today that can't be undone. And you know what? I respect you, Tommy. You know what? You're free to make your own choices, wrong as they are. That's what anarchy is about. It's about freedom. But all I have to say, Tommy, is that I hope you don't come to regret it. Anyways, I'm gonna dip. There's like 30 people here. See ya! I'm out! Bye, idiots!
Oh my
Bye, I'm
god,
outta
he just
here.
did the Gary Oaks smell you later. And then the music went off, and then he just vanished.
Hey! Literally everyone.
Yeah, you got quite the full house here.
Half a house.
It's not really a house.
Okay,
anymore.
you know what?
Yeah.
We'll
You did blow it up.
and probably the rest of the SMP. If they're really coming on at 3 p.m. tomorrow, then I don't know about you all, but I'm not going to say my goodbyes.
Here's the thing. How does the rest of the greater SMP not understand that if this is what Dream does to anybody who tries to have any sort of fun on his server, even the people in the greater SMP should be worried. Sam has a mountain base, right? He should be worried. Dream's coming for that. You have a chest in a mine? Dream's coming for that. I don't care that it's full of cobblestone. Like, Dream is coming for that at some point. It's one of those, there's like a popular saying about that where it's like, you know, they came for this, I did nothing, they came for that, I did not, and then they came for me, and there was no one around to do anything. And that's exactly what's happening. I know I dumbed it down a lot, but that's exactly what's happening, and nobody seems to really, they're still accusing Tommy of blowing up the community center.
I'm going to prepare.
We have 21 hours.
21 hours. Jesus Christ, that's not a lot of time. Okay, here's what we'll do.
Fuck.
Follow me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, why are we?
Tommy, this is...
Tommy, I have something to say. To your left. I think Dream is taking this too far. L'Manberg is a free country and a part of history. We need to stop him and do whatever it takes. You have me on your side for this.
Thank
You know
you.
what, Bruce, you're right. You know,
Hunt,
everyone,
let's
thank you.
go.
Thank you for joining. Here's what we're going to do. 3 chests. Weapons, armor, supplies. Please, everyone. We have 1 day. There is not time. There is not time. Please. He's going to be on at 3 p.m. on the dot tomorrow. Because Dream doesn't go against his word. Fellas, we can't afford to fuck this up. All right? This is the only time when there's not enough time now. All right? There's just not. So please, I don't care what your differences is. I don't care if you're the king or if you're Ponk. Please. We've got it. We've got to save L'Manberg. Because if Dream takes over L'Manberg, then what's to stop him taking everything else?
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, he wants to take everything else. That's the thing. Like, he wants literally everything. And I don't know that you can stop him at this point. At the very least, Tommy knows what Technoblade has. Tommy knows the withers, but how do you stop a wither, right? And there's a reason that they're so effectively used on places like 2B2T, and it's not because they're easily gotten rid of. So with 87,000 of them, what do? How do you get around it? How do you get through it? How do you do essentially anything? Because first of all, Dream and Technoblade are the masterminds of planning. So I would argue if they are suggesting that they're coming at 3 tomorrow, they started preparing at 3 today. So you need to start looking around. You need to start figuring out what they've already done. Disabling the traps that are already in place. Then you can start working on everything else.
That's what I've been saying. I agree.
Hello, naked man at the front.
There we go. Quackity's got
You
the
are
spirit.
so not noble.
Thank you. You have not changed one bit, Big Q.
All right.
Tommy,
Fucking get his ass.
Yes. Yes, Samnap.
can I be honest with you?
Okay.
I don't really know if I can join you for this one. Because Dream is my closest friend, and I don't think I owe the Manberg anything. I think you guys are all gonna have to take this fight without me,
Right,
to be honest.
That's incredible.
You know what, Sam? Put a pin in that thought. I'll be on like tomorrow, like an hour or so beforehand, and I'll speak to you. All right, I'll speak to you. I think, but please, don't give up on us. Everyone here, we can't.
Mexican L'Manberg.
We can't afford any of this. There's no time to piss about. Everyone, you've got to bring everything.
Tommy, you
got.
just destroyed a
Listen,
whole
it's
community
easy.
house,
Listen,
and you're expecting
I'm
us to
seriously.
join.
Like Tommy.
Nikki, please look at me. Trust me.
Now it's
You
work.
It's all your fault. You burned George's house, blamed it on someone else, and now you've blown up the entire community house.
Nikki, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. Listen, it's literally us against them. That's literally it. Now they take L'Manberg. In a week or so, they could take everything they have. They're the two most powerful people, and right now, we need everyone on our side. It's us versus them.
They're literally the only powerful people. You guys kind of have nothing, especially if Sapnap's not going to be part of it. So, you guys were telling me last time at the first festival that there is a faction, and I believe Sapnap's part of it. I think Bad is part of it as well, but they're a faction that is just dedicated, I guess, to chaos because they want to eventually take over. So I'm waiting to see what Bad says. If Bad jumps in and Bad also bails, if Sam bails on everything, because then the other problem is, so Sapnap, I don't know, I would assume you're pretty familiar with Sapnap, but very skilled PvP, very good at the game of Minecraft. If he's fighting against you, if Bad Boy Halo is fighting against you, if George Not Found is sleeping and not fighting against you or not fighting with you, you got some problems.
Nikki, listen to me. I know that looks like something that is very funny and very amusing, something I would do. It wasn't
not
me.
helping
Please,
Tommy.
Just please, you've seen. No one saw anything that happened in Exile. You all think Dream's just some normal man. He's not. He's the most fucked up motherfucker I have ever seen. Please,
Tommy just needs to say one thing. If Tommy did it, there would be signage that Tommy did it. Think about everything Tommy has done. I'm talking about going back to when he first joined the server. Tommy cannot resist taking credit for his actions. When he burned George's house, he left signs. When he broke into L'Manberg to steal things from Dream, he changed signs. Like he that's what he does. He has to leave signs because he wants people to know that it was him. He doesn't do things in secret. And the fact that was kept a secret from you is your first indication that he didn't do anything.
Please, I promise you. And I don't care if you believe me or you don't, because L'Manberg goes down, and L'Manberg is all of our L'Manberg.
I'm losing my voice.
So if you believe, you hate me, or if you think I'm the best, which you should, then it doesn't matter, because L'Manberg's going down, and if we don't stop it, yes. Hello, Sam.
Swear to me, upon something that you love.
Swear. I hate
this
swearing.
Wasn't you. No.
Swear on your disc.
Swear on your mother's
Swear
Tim.
Swear on the disc. This wasn't you. If it comes out that this was you, I will support Dream in destroying them. But if
No, you know what?
To me
You know
on them,
what?
It wasn't
Tommy,
you.
swear on Twitch Prime.
I swear on Church Prime that it wasn't me. And you don't have to believe me, but please, for the love of God, defend L'Manberg. And even if you don't, it doesn't matter. We need to fill these chests and we need to get preparing. I'd say just sign yourself things to prepare. They're probably... I have no idea how they're going to blow it up. If I recall from the last war, they did it from underground. So we're going to need people that are like on duty, checking that there's not TNT, because it will probably come from underground. That's how they did it last time. You remember that? Tubbo? Who else was it? Jack Manifold?
Sad Quackity.
From the first
Sad
L'Manberg.
bald Quackity is just bizarre.
Please. All right. Guess I'm not exiled anymore.
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Welcome back.
You're also
Would this be a revolution?
sort of the president.
This isn't a revolution. This is Doomsday. We've got to prepare for it.
Actually, I wouldn't put Tommy... Sorry to interrupt. I wouldn't put Tommy as president. Tommy is a rank called General of the Armies. It's a super rare thing that's only happened in times of war, but there is a 6-star general, which means he's like the commander of the commanders. It's essentially not the president. But that's what Tommy is, because Tommy's now leading factions from everywhere in their alliance against Dream. So I would say Tommy, 6-star general, Tubbo still president.
Huge fortress right here. We can gather our gear and resources in the fortress.
Sounds good. Yeah, that actually sounds good.
This can be our base. This can be the
that sounds better.
Because fellas, last Doomsday we won. So let's do it. We can do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the fortress.
Eric,
We're gonna
put
work
down
out
chest.
here.
I'm gonna
speak.
Let me get some chests.
I don't think there's any more for me to say now. You all know what I'll see you all tomorrow.
Shout out to Sonic.
I speak to you just quickly?
Yeah.
All right, thank you all.
Listen, Tommy has pulled off some horrible shit. I know. A lot of us are against Tommy. So am I. But here's the thing. That fucking man spoke facts just now, alright? Dream and Techno. Probably the two best PvPers in the goddamn Minecraft community right now.
Maybe. Definitely on this server, but maybe getting fruit berries in wouldn't hurt.
Are against us. Are against Lemanberg. If it's not now, it's literally
Can I just remind you all, by the way? if me and Tubbo die, we're dead for good. So this is, we're putting everything on the line right now. And I know many of you, if you die, you might be dead for good. But please, we're putting everything on the line right now. Please, just do this. Pardon me.
Raid the base. Wait a minute. If you are Tommy, why at this point would you not go raid Technoblade's base? You know exactly where it is. Go get rid of all that stuff.
Hello? Long time no speak.
Yeah. I can't do this now. Let's do this.
Tomorrow.
We'll do this tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I'm not.
I'm sorry also.
No, don't.
Tubbo, we need to get him executed. He needs to fucking die.
You want to execute Ranboo?
I want to execute Ranboo. What? How is he preaching about loyalty, Tubbo? How is he preaching about loyalty and he goes and talks to everyone behind your back?
I mean, you gotta bear in mind, the guy has real bad memory.
Ghoster seems nice. I keep getting shot.
These are just, look, read through. Okay, this is just his, I know it's unspeakable, but he may have just not remembered.
Before anything happens, Ranboo, what the fuck is up with that book? What was Dream talking about? Do you have it?
My memories in a book. I did, but he has it. Or now Tubbo has it. He wasn't... I don't know how he got it. I always kept it on me.
I mean...
Why don't you guys realize that? Why don't you guys... Every single fight that we've ever had has been about sides. It's been because we chose sides. Tubbo and Tommy. Tubbo exiled his best friend because he chose a side.
When your friends fight, you have to pick a side.
Ranboo, the thing that you seem to
forget... None of this happens if the sides didn't exist in the first place.
No, listen.
But see, that's what Technoblade wants. That's Technoblade's whole thing, is if there are no sides, then there's nobody to argue. But that's the problem with being inherently social animals, is we will always gravitate towards sides. And it unfortunately is the way it is. If you get two people together, they're going to look at the people that aren't them and then be like, what's going on there? And they're not going to know. And then it begins again. So it's just so... It's such a terrible situation. And I can't even imagine being where Ranboo's character is now, where all you know is friendship and war. And that's literally the two things you know. And you can't remember anything else.
That
would be
seem to forget.
Awful.
The world isn't just flowers and rainbows, Ranboo.
There's always going to be conflict.
What I'm saying, there doesn't have to be.
Tubbo, we have... I don't know, you gotta...
Where do you want to do this?
Put your foot down. I want to execute Ranboo. I had no good feelings
This is just going to be history repeating itself.
No kidding.
He decorated the festival. He will be murdered in his own decorations. Does that not sound familiar? Does that maybe sound like a little bit like maybe that's happened before? Can you? I don't know. I don't know if it's just me that remembers that. Do you realize that maybe it's happened under someone else's administration, someone who we swore to never be like? Do you maybe you know the fact that why don't we blow him up with a rocket launcher? Maybe that would get the cogs moving in your head a little bit. If you execute Ranboo, Big Q, that would be treason.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's good to see Tubbo finally standing up for somebody, for something. Finally, instead of just being pushed around by everybody. He finally, and you know what? I give him more props because he's standing up for somebody who can barely stand up for himself. So let's go, Tubbo.
We'll always
turn it around.
Yes, but between people.
I'm back on the Tubbo wagon.
If Lemanberg didn't exist, what would happen? What would happen? Tell me right now. Would Tubbo have exiled his best friend to go on an island and almost die?
We wouldn't have a home, Ranboo. If Lemanberg wouldn't exist, we wouldn't have a home.
Home isn't where a country is.
It's
Are you
what we
kidding me?
fought
Home?
for.
I could build a
Find
dirt
the
shack
Lamberg
and then
is
I
what
have
we
a home.
We fought for it in multiple wars.
But why?
Multiple.
Why? Because you guys wanted to correlate with the side.
So many things we need to fix.
Hey, and
You
if all this
understand?
goes to plan, it will be fixed. It'll be rewritten.
I don't care, Tubbo. I don't care. I'm done setting expectations for anything at all. Setting expectations has just disappointed me. We're gonna get fucking Dream, and that's the last thing I care about. I'm going to fucking kill Dream.
Okay.
I've been saying it from the start. And no one believed me. No one really batted an eye. I've been saying it from the start, and I'm glad I'm fucking right. Okay, Tubbo?
Okay.
Good luck, man.
Good luck.
If there just weren't any sides and we just chose people instead, none of this would have happened. Doesn't anyone understand that?
Okay, so... Okay, Mr. fucking Time... What do you expect us to do now, then?
I mean, that's a fair point, right? First of all, I did jump ahead a little bit because Ranboo was talking about his people, not countries. Quackity, meanwhile, left L'Manberg because he doesn't want to be betrayed by anybody anymore. And he tried to give an inspirational speech to Tubbo about taking over in leadership, and Tubbo feels like he's already doing that. So that's sort of the score here.
We can't go back. What's
Exactly.
done has been done.
I know.
We gotta live with consequences.
Think I don't know of
you
that
might
fact?
be right. You might be right. But right now, in less than 21 hours, there's gonna be consequences of our actions, whether they were stupid actions or not.
To help us save L'Manberg, because L'Manberg is part of history, and it's a sense of freedom for the people who started it. That's why they started it in the first place. Because
Oh yeah, freedom. Because L'Manberg has been about nothing but freedom since the beginning.
I mean, good point. And I hope I'm not stealing his thunder, but it's like L'Manberg has been about imprisonment. Like, look at the walls, look at the watchtowers. It's just been about, like, L'Manberg has been about fighting. L'Manberg has not been about freedom. There was one moment of freedom, and even that had collusion that ended up throwing
Dream
it.
has always had control. Why doesn't anyone realize this? He has always had control, and he will always have control.
That
So
too.
what? We stop him from blowing something up. You know what else is gonna happen?
No,
He's gonna find another way to do it.
There's one thing you seem to forget. Just one thing.
What?
We're not here to just stop him from blowing it up. We are here to kill Dream. Once and for all.
You hope. First of all, Tubbo building behind Ranboo. That's interesting. But second of all, that's the problem, right? Dream does such a good job in the SMP of keeping everybody so uncertain that from a day-to-day basis, all they care about is survival. From a day-to-day basis, all people care about is how am I going to survive? By the way, Dream was in the game. Wonder what he was up to. But everybody is so off guard. Everybody's so defensive. Everybody's so hurt. Everybody's dealing with so many problems that all they care about is survival. And when you care about surviving day to day, you know what I mean? When you care about how you can keep the lights on day to day, you're not thinking about how to improve your situation. You're just like, let me just do what I can. Let me just keep my lights on. Maybe tomorrow I'll figure something else out. And that's what's happening to everybody on the SMP. And now at least a couple people are starting to say, well, what if instead of just worrying about how are we going to get to tomorrow, we worry about how we can improve our situation?
Okay. It's not gonna last
Nothing does,
forever.
but it's the best we can do.
May kill him this once.
It's the best
It's not gonna
we
last
can do.
forever. I'll help you guys. It may work. It may work for a second, but it's never gonna last forever. He's always gonna have the power.
You already understand what your role is and what you have to do, right, Ranboo?
Yeah.
So without further ado, I say everyone gets to it, yeah?
Wait, Tubbo.
Is 21 hours enough time? Because how long has Dream been planning this? And now sure, you've got, what, it looks like 10 people? 12 people maybe, 14 people. But you've got 14 people and 21 hours to go up against 2 people that have been planning arguably for months. Arguably, Dream has been preparing for 3 months to take this down.
What's the operation name?
Don't get our home blown up? What do you want from me?
Sounds about right.
That's a good one, actually.
The Lamambo.
That works. That summarizes it well, Tubbo.
Operation Don't Get Our Home Blown Up.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Everyone
Okay.
get to it.
For the first time, I'm actually out of exile. I'm back.
There you go, man. Sometimes all you need is hope. Hope can get you through. It's hope and a plan is arguably doubly better than just hope. But man's got hope. You gotta respect that.
I'm home.
There you go.
It's like just how it was from the beginning.
A little more blast furnaces, I think.
This is what my house was like when I started on this, and now I'm. Was it worth it? It's never worth it. But I'm home.
The Minecraft music,
It's empty.
so good. The perfect timing.
Everyone that's been watching since day one of the SMP all started yesterday. This is.
Big times.
I'm home.
See, what did I tell you, though? I told you. Tommy cannot resist putting signs on everything. That was his biggest piece of evidence. Nice. Good for Tommy, man. Good for Tommy.
I'm no longer in exile. I'm no longer in exile. Oh, but it cost me so much.
But if you don't get to work, there's not going to be a house tomorrow. Shout out to Pokemon.
But you know what?
Look at how much changed.
We can't afford to lose Lemanberg, all right?
No.
Why don't they realize it? It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It might work, though. It might work for a second. But how could it? There's no way that it could. There's no way that it could. There's no way that it could work. There's no possible way. It might though. It might work. It could possibly work. But it's never worked before. So why do they why do they have all this hope? Doesn't make any sense. No one's correct here.
That's life. First of all, that is life. Nobody is correct. And frequently, nobody will be 100% correct. But second of all, I mean, they have hope because hope is the only thing you can have sometimes. Everybody is just as internally conflicted as Ranboo is externally conflicted, but they're not talking about it. And that's the thing. Hope is like that thing that's like, all right, we're going to do this, and then I can address the things that I'm keeping down. The same things that paralyze Ranboo, right? They're figuring out ways to keep those things down long enough to act, and then they can deal with it.
No one's correct at all. No one's right. Everyone is wrong. Even me. I'm also wrong. Why don't they care about people? They just care about their buildings, their builds that took them so long instead of the friendships that took them even longer. Why does that matter? Why does that matter when they start random countries and just figure out, oh, look, we can name this thing over here. That's important, right? No, I have no one.
I'm guessing he's going back to the panic room, too.
Closest person that I have is probably Techno and Phil. Because not even Fundy cares. None of them care anymore. Because of the book. Why did I lose it? How did he get it? How did he get the book? I kept it on me. I kept it on me at all times. I had it. There's no way.
How how did Dream get the book? That's the one thing that I'm missing in all of this, is because my guess is he went in creative mode and stole it, or he duplicated it, or it's a fake book that Dream just wrote things in and pretended it was Ranboo's. Like, I want to believe there is some sort of nefariousness going on, but I just don't know how. I can't connect the dots. So again, if you're still watching this point, first of all, thank you. But second of all, let me know below how the memory book got lost.
The way that he got it, there's no. Oh, okay. He got it. How did he get it? There's no way. Does it have something to do with me waking up here? I really don't get it. Tubbo has it. Tubbo has everything that I've been doing since I joined.
You also could have asked for it back.
What was the only closest person that I had? But he's gone now. The way that he looked at me, I'll never get that out of my head. How do you choose people if everyone's against you? No, no one's against. No, everyone's. No, no one. No, everyone. They don't understand. They understand.
Hello?
Ranboo's like the living embodiment of those masks you see in the theater, like the happy and the sad face, except they both live in his body and they're both constantly arguing with each other.
Oh. So you've come here to my panic room now. How did you do it?
I have.
How did you do it? How did you find my book? How did you know?
Well, it was in your chest.
I never put it in my... Why? Why now? Why suddenly now when you could have just done this earlier? Why didn't you blow it up immediately? Why give them a delay? Why give them hope?
It's fun.
So Dream is now a voice. Is Dream a voice in Ranboo's head, or is this Ranboo? What's going? Wait, what is going on here? Why is Dream now talking to Ranboo, but Dream's not on the server?
That's what it's always been, huh?
It's just a game.
Yeah. Just fun for you to watch everyone. Just watch everyone suffer a little bit.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet. Did I do the wrong thing, Dream?
You did.
I was just trying to choose the people. Everyone just keeps on choosing sides, and it doesn't work. It never works.
Well, you unintentionally chose a side by not choosing a side.
What do you mean?
Well, the side of a traitor.
No, I didn't betray anyone.
Well, you betrayed everyone.
No,
I mean, that does have a tendency to be how people feel, right? Even if Ranboo didn't actually betray anybody, it does feel like, he betrayed everybody, because by not picking a side, in your mind, you're like, I've upset everybody, because at least if I pick a side, then that half of people are happy with me. But if I don't pick any side, then nobody's happy with me. This voice, though.
I tried to help everyone, and that's what I did. I was able to help Lemanberg, I was able to help Techno, I was able to help Tommy.
You also hurt Techno, hurt Tommy, hurt Tubbo.
He didn't hurt them, though.
But it must outweigh, right? It must outweigh the other sides, right? The good must outweigh the bad.
Depends on your perspective.
I don't know what else I could have done. There was nothing else that I could have done. I got roped in from this from the very beginning. I immediately got roped into Burn George's house, and you know that I don't do well with peer pressure. But it just keeps happening, and I don't know, so I have this web that I've made for myself.
Did you help Tommy destroy the community house?
No.
You must have, right? You must have.
No,
you
I
just
didn't.
don't remember. You just don't remember. You probably.
There's that thing, man. Oh my god. Even mental voice Dream is like a manipulative ass. Now, granted, that happens all the time. Admittedly, you know, it's pretty easy for our brains to trick us into thinking things that aren't true. Regrettably, that's like how anxiety happens. But of course, it's the voice of Dream who is now convincing him that Ranboo was the one who did it. Like, Ranboo's not even accused, and he's talking himself into it. You feel so bad. You feel so bad for him.
I don't remember.
That doesn't mean you're guilty.
You've done a lot of bad things.
Like what? What else did I do?
Well, you betrayed your friends. You burned down George's house. You blew up the community house.
I didn't mean to do any of that. I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that. No, that couldn't
Exactly.
be me.
Like, when you first joined the server and you got into trouble with Tommy, nobody was your friend yet. You'd only been around for a few hours. So to say that you betrayed your friends it's hard because you want to. You see somebody having a self-destructive inner monologue, and you just want to grab them and shake them because you care about them, and you want them to know that they're appreciated, right? But you know that coming at them so aggressively is just going to be counterintuitive and make everything worse. And then it's like the people who want to help you can't even get to you to help you because they don't want to make things worse. And they've got their own internal dialogue going on. And you just want to hug Ranboo. That's what I'm saying.
Would you remember if it was?
No.
Would you have written it down in your book?
No, I wouldn't write down this. I don't write down stuff in the book that I do. I just write down who my friends are, and I don't do it if it's extremely bad.
Well, you have bad memory, right?
Yeah.
That's not good.
You're telling me.
That's not good. Solid.
I barely remember anything. The memory book was the one thing that made sure that I remember who my friends were. We'll use this. We'll use this. Friends. Friends. Wendy. Mickey. Who else? Who else? Come on. Who else? Phil. Who else? Who else? Come on. Come on.
Conspicuous by his absence is the mental voice that was just talking to him. That should tell him everything he needs to know.
Is that it? And half of these people aren't even with me.
To be fair, 6 is a lot more than a lot of people have.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do tomorrow. What am I going to do tomorrow? Am I going to help them? Or am I just going to keep on choosing sides, trying to help everyone? When you think about it, this is the greater good. This is the greater good, right? It's more people. It's more people that I can help, rather than the 2 people that I can't help. Rather than just the 2 people that I can't help, I can help the others. I can definitely help the others. That's what I can do. I have to remember. Oh.
It's that horrible, it's that like train paradox, you know? Like, do you intervene in a way that's going to save more people? Do you not intervene if it's going to save fewer people? Is it even right to intervene to begin with? It's so hard. And Ranboo's laying it out so well. I can't. Ranboo is god tier at the moment. This is so good.
I have to help them. I have to help them. There's no reason for me to not help. But there is, because they keep on choosing sides, and that's what I've been saying this entire time. All it's been is just sides. All it's been, every single time. Am I wrong?
No. But unfortunately, picking the side of no sides is just going to lead them to make more sides.
Could I be wrong about all of this? I don't know, because I can't remember. I wrote down what I knew. But it's going to go away. I only have these 3 pages. Because of Dream. It's all because
3 more than you
that's
had,
what I've been
though.
saying. Every single time, it has been because of Dream. But everyone just lets him get away with it. Every single time. This was supposed to be my opportunity for redemption. Redemption from last time. But it's just happening again. Same things are just happening again. I couldn't stop them. I couldn't stop them from happening. I couldn't stop them from happening. I didn't stop them from happening. I didn't. You needed to. I needed to. I need to stop them from happening. Why? Why don't I stop anything from happening? It's just happening again, the same things, not with the same people.
Because that's not your job. If you stop, like, if you stop them, then not only are you choosing a side because you're siding against them, but you're like the leader of that side that's again, and then that's even worse. Dude, I'm sitting here, and again, some of this will probably get cut out, but like I'm having an existential crisis watching Ranboo's existential crisis, because how does he decide who to help? But it's one of those things where don't they say that like there is no right in war or something like that? That's the problem. You're taking somebody who wants an abject, like absolute right, in forcing them into a situation where there is no right. And then it's like, well, what do they do?
Same thing.
Nobody knows.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. 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 I don't know. 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 I don't know what I'm gonna do.
And that is where we're gonna end part 1 after Ranboo's Oscar-worthy performance, my friends. That is worthy of so much admiration. Giving this a look, friends, it looks like this is going to be one of the longer ones of these videos. I hope that you still enjoy. I'm going to try and trim it down just a little bit. The rest of the Doomsday arc is coming on Tuesday. So hopefully, leave a comment down below if you want to see that, and I will get that done for you by Tuesday. But my goodness, friends, the feels, the emotion, the everything. Like, so I know it's probably going to get worse because the war is tomorrow. But after it gets worse, does it get any better? Like, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Does it get any better ever? I gotta know. Take care, my friends. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna have a good cry. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna wrap my brain around everything that I have just seen. Again, I know I was quiet a lot, in stunned silence, but I hope again that it was still a good video for you. Remember, Blueberry TV is the person who made this movie. You can go to Blueberry TV's channel. You can see the rest of this movie. There's another hour to this. You can see the entire movie there and all the episodes that they put together on Blueberry TV on YouTube. Take care, my friends, and I will see you for the next one. Be safe.